It's a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, based on wherever you are watching from. Welcome to our weekly analysis for today. Today is 12th of May 2024, and the analysis we'll be making today will be for the coming week. For the coming week, that is from on the 13th to 17th of May 2024. All right, in our weekly analysis, we looked at the market, what happens the previous week, and what is likely to happen the coming week. That is what I base my analysis on. That is what I will be watching. The weekly analysis will be a guideline for me to engage the markets the coming week. Now, the first thing we will watch is our bellwether, which is our baseline, our dollar index. As of last week, I categorically mentioned being bullish on dollar index if the market was able to cross 105.757. If the market is able to cross 105.757, that still remains. But if the market continue closing below 105.757, then I'll be bearish. As of last week, I was interested in being bearish into 104.522 if the market keep closing below 105.757, and I will be bullish up to 106.600 if the market continues to close above 105.72757. Sorry. But from what happened last week trade was bearish on dollar index and was bullish on other currencies, because I still have my movements below 105.757. So that will take me into the next decision of being sticking to the previous bias. I'll be sticking with the previous bias of being bearish so long the market trades below 105.757, and I'll be bullish only if the market trades above 105.757. There is nothing to complicate. You don't complicate things, you trade accordingly. You should have a guide for your trades. What should I see to engage the markets? But personally, what I will act on is what I just mentioned. Being bearish once the market is below 105.757, and start watching above the market when it starts trading above 105.757. I go bearish when the market still trades below 105.757, and I go bullish when it trades above 105.757. You see, I've been mentioning that figure for a while. So And from what we are seeing on this chart, this BC have not given way, and the BC is yet to be completed. The movement is yet to be completed. The last movement into the BC stops at 104.522. So we still have more movement downward here. The movement of this BC above here, the one shaded in blue, in a kind of navy blue here, you can see 105.757 falls into that area. And even the high of the week, of this week, the high of the week comes in at 105.742. So the market is still around that area. So that is why I decided only to engage the market, to engage buy only if it crosses above 105.757, and I'll keep going lower if it keeps closing below 105.757. It's so easy. It's not a thing that, okay, we will be buying on Monday, we'll be selling on Tuesday, you'll be buying on Wednesday, you'll be selling on Thursday. That is nonsense. You have a bias for the week. If you are scalping, there's nothing wrong in going buy, sell, going buy, sell, going buy, sell. But being a scalper, you need to have a kind of overall direction. The fact that the week is being bearish does not mean I cannot have a bullish trade. Dollar index week, the high of this week, the high here comes in at what? The high of the week comes in at 105.742 here. This is the high of the week. The high of the week comes in at 105.742. So the fact that I'm interested in being bearish, that does not mean I cannot pick a bullish trade for the week. But I'm only interested in the bearish parts of that week. So long the market trades below 105.757, and I'll be interested in going bullish, being part of the bullish movement of the week, if the market trades above 105.757. There's nothing to complicate. Now let's go into our Euro USD. As of last week, I was interested in the market trading towards 1.08500. Yeah, I was interested in the market giving us 1.08500, and I mentioned again that the market should be able to deliver a retracement into 1.07528, which is an order block. The other block I mentioned here, this is another block. and this is also an order block. This is also an order block. You can see the market still trades above 1.07528. So I'm still watching the market to deliver at least 1.08 thousand, which will also lead us to being bullish on Euro USD. At least 1.08 thousand. At least 1.08 thousand. And we will stick to the previous week's buyers. We stick to the previous week's buyers in the sense that we are expecting the market to deliver 1.085 thousand and see a possible movement into 1.09 thousand. So the movement for last week was just a dip into this CB here. So there is a CB here. So the moment there is a kind of fair value gap and there is an order block, it's good, it's advisable, let me put it that way, it's advisable to look towards the fair value gap, because the fair value gap is a kind of an inefficiency. So the market has the opportunity or will be interested in filling that inefficiency in order to make the movement efficient, because the CB here, I don't want to digress much, but I need to point out something there. I needed to point out something. Oh. Whoa. Let me make it visible. Okay. Let me make it visible. So, where I painted yellow, the market sees it as a kind of the market sees as a kind of an inefficient, and it's the work and the duty of the market to make an efficient movement into that area. That was why there was a drop that fills in that gap there. That is a fair value gap in form of what? In form of BC. And coupled with the fact that we have an order block. So that was the reason why I have the confidence of going bullish in that area. So, long story short, we'll be interested in the market delivering 1.08 thousand and a possible movement into 1.08 500 for the coming week. Then let's check our GBP USD, because I don't want the video to be lengthy. As of last week, I expect a return into 1.25180. I mentioned a return into 1.25180, which has been delivered. You can see 1.25 180 was traded to, and it was traded through as well, to and through. Now, but I was interested in seeing up movement, at least for the long term, into 1.27 thousand. I'm interested in being bullish on Euro USD for the month of May. So 26,500. We'll be watching 1.26 thousand and 1.26,500, and the possible movement is 1.27 thousand on the long run, because the market has traded above 1.25180. So we'll also stick to the previous week's bias on GBP USD as well. So the previous week's bias still stands. So to me, I still see a possible movement above. So let's go into our Nasdaq. As of last week, I was interested in 18,000 on Nasdaq, and a possible movement is to 18,200. I think everybody on this channel knows I am interested in being bullish on Nasdaq so long it crosses 1.17760.86. So that still stands. So be interested in the market taking out 18,000 and also towards 18,200. So with the market has delivered beautifully. The market has given us 18,000, and the market has also given us 18,200. We were watching last week. So the market has traded into 18,000. Okay, let me make 80,000 visible here. Okay, let me clone this. Let me go that route. Eighteen thousand was traded to. I really want to get the coordinates to be visible. 18,000. 18,000 was traded to. You can see 18,000 was traded to on Monday. On Wednesday, the market retraced back to 18,000. Thursday and Friday give us 18,200. Can you call that a coincidence? 18,200. The movement on Friday gives us 18,200. So I'll be watching the market to. Let me take this off. Don't want it to be messy. The market to give us this high. I'm expecting the market to give us this high around 18,357. 0.55 and a possible movement into 18416.25. That level has been on my chart for a while. If you check our previous video, you will see it there. 18416.25 has been on the chart for a while. It has been a target for a while. So the movement into this BC here, the next thing to think of is that, is the BC ready to become an inversion fair value gap? If the market starts trading below and the market starts dropping from here, the market came down, respect the BC, it turns to an inversion fair value gap here, then it drops, then come back to visit the inversion fair value gap. If it drops and starts coming lower, the blue rectangle turns to an inversion fair value gap. But for me, I expected this to move and delivers this level here, 18416.25, at least to sweep that level out. Even if it's intending or has the intention to drop, to come down, at least the market should be able to deliver 18357.77, because this is a suspect here. This high is a suspect here. So the market needs to take out that high for me to make a reasonable decision. So the coming week, I'll be watching 18357.55 on Nasdaq, and a possible movement into 18416.25. US 30, which is Dow futures. As of last week, I was interested in 39,700. 39,200. I think 39,200 into 39,700. 39,200. I was interested in 39,200. So I was interested in 39,200 because this high looks suspicious. I'm suspecting that high. So that high has been taken, and we have a movement into 29,500, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We have a movement into 39,500 and above. So I will be expecting the market to have a further movement. Let me take this off. Further movement into this movement into this BC here, and into this CB, sorry. Let me change it back. Let me change it to this. I'll be expecting a further movement into that area. So the coming week, I'll be expecting the market to deliver 39,600 to the tick. I'll expect the market to give us at least 39,600, then into 39,700. 700 or 750. 39,750. So 39,600 to 39,750. 39,600, 39,750. That will be what I'll be watching for the coming week. And I also expect 39,200 to serve as a support for the movement. So 39,200 should serve as a kind of support. So if you know my style of trading, you should know I'm watching this CB here. Let me bring it out. You should know I'm watching this CB in this area. To serve as a support to that movement. Let me take out this horizontal line. Then let me take it away. So I'm expecting a movement, like a kind of drop into this. Let me name it. It's a BC. So that BC should take us to the next CB, to the CB above. This is a BC. That is a BC, and that should take us. Don't let me have the same color. Let me change the color. Let me make it red, and this should be this is a CB. This is a CB, and the CB should come. Okay. So a movement into this BC should give us a movement into this CB. So I'll be expecting something of the market should drop into this BC, then give us a movement into this BC the coming week. So that will lead us into 39. That will lead us into 39,600. That will lead us into 39,600 and into 39,750 or thereabout. Let me have the coordinates of 29,750. Let me have it. Okay. Let me use this. 39,750. 39,750. Oh. 750. So a movement into this BC here should give us at least into 39,750 for the coming week. That is what I'm watching. Then S&P 500 is being S&P 500. I was interested in 5,200. 5,200. And 5,200 was delivered. 5200 was delivered, and the market is interested. I'll be interested in the coming week. The market should be able to deliver that previous high, 5264.85. I think the market should be able to deliver 5264.85 the coming week. That will be the next high, the next highest high on S&P 500. The next highest high on S&P 500. I'm not ready to call the top or the bottom of the market. I'm not here for that. So the market is trading bullish presently as of today, but consequently I'll be watching for a support area around we have this we have that BC there. So if the market can find the support around this area, fine. If that area gives resistance to the market, 5080 will be my watch. So that is that on S&P 500. Now the last but not the least is our gold. On gold, as of last week, I said no trade, because I don't want a situation whereby some guys will act on what I said. But on gold, I specified on one of my video that if the market keeps trading above 2300, I'll be watching the market to trade into 2353, then 2400. If the market trades above 2300, and the market has been migrating around 2300, so it was able, the market was able to trade above 2300. Fine. So the market has given us 2353, and let's see if it can give us 2400. So 2400, but personally I'm not going for gold for now. I'm not trading on gold for now, but I'll be interested in being bullish on gold as well. So I think at this junction I'll call it a day. Thank you for being part of the family. Thank you for coming this far. A quick disclaimer before I leave. Everything I said in the video is for educational purpose alone, and it's for my personal use. I only act on it. I only tell you guys what I act on, how I view the market, and what I intend to do, how I use my analysis, how I do my analysis, how I go about my weekly analysis. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a legal financial advisor. I am not a legal financial advisor. So whatever you do with the video is for educational purpose alone. I have real money behind it. Personal decision. That is my own personal decision. So I am the one to decide if I'm putting real money behind it or not. But I make it public. I make my opinion public. So once again, thank you for being part of the family. If you find this video insightful, do us a favor by sharing our video. Like and share. You can drop your opinion in the comment box. It's a free word. Just tell us what you think, what you have in mind, what and how do you think we can serve you better. Also, I'll be having another educational video, which is not a kind of weekly analysis. It's a kind of educational video as well. Maybe before the week runs out. So, thank you for being part of the family. We really love you guys. Have a lovely weekend. Be safe and treat responsible. Bye for now.